Hello everybody, and welcome back to my tutorial on how to speedrun Mondealy, the demo version. So this speedrun is it's very much based on maneuvering, not too many like insane tricks that you can't figure out like in this video, but this is like a pretty simple guide on how to basically speedrun the game. So one of the big things to start off the bat, before you run, make sure you complete the game first, because you need to go on speedrun mode, and speedrun mode is not available if you haven't completed the game. So when you do complete the game, there'll be this little icon, and you can either put yes or no. Be sure to hit yes. And now for settings, make sure your volume is cranked all the way up. Obviously, you don't want the speedrunner guys won't accept it if you do not put it volume all the way up. Make sure to put it on full screen. Make sure text hider is on no, because that's a really annoying feature that could really get on your nerves very quickly if you accidentally like click the enter key for too long or something. Run options, make sure it's on hold to walk. That way you don't have to click the enter key hold the enter key the entire time that you want for the entire speed run. So don't do that. And yeah, you can just copy my settings or something. I don't know. And once all that's completed, you can now start the new game. Okay, so to start off, like very simple, you gotta get from here all the way to where my mouse is. This seat over here. So you gotta move your character. Very simple. You just kind of diagonally up until you reach this girl, and make sure it's like diagonal to the right, and then diagonal again, because you have to face the seat in order to sit on it, like this. And then you're onto the first cutscene, and then hold the right key and spam on the enter button so you can just get to her. And now go over here, and now move around this tree and around this fence, because this sign does have collision. And then you go over here, and then you go on to over here. She'll be like, wow, that's a really cool scene and stuff. And then you go up onto here, and she asks you to collect 4 logs, so we do that happily. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the reason why we collect the 4th one here is that way you can go to the exit a lot faster. Right there. And make sure this whole region is you can go to go on the next region. So try to go like onto the more of the right side. And then make sure you go around right here. That way you can get to the store faster. And you can sleep. And go on to the next day. Get out of the room. Now we've got you can access this bench here for fast travel in either direction. You want to go here, go to Mondealy's forest. Go through here. Now she'll say, hey, yo, let's go in the tower. And you'll be like, okay. We go through here. And then here's a new trick we've gotten here for speedrunning. So, okay. Here's what So for every single, like, trick here we've got, there's a dialogue for a character. And there's also a dialogue for, like, a place where you can't go. Or, like, a dialogue for like a scenery. So for everything, right, there's one dialogue and then another dialogue, and this dialogue is supposed to indicate that you can't go here, right? If I go down here, it'll go once I go through here, and once she goes through here, I cannot go through here anymore. I am boxed out. They're like, no, don't go through here. So there's one way to get around this. You need to have you need to find a way to open 2 dialogue boxes at the same time. The only way we can do it right now is do dialogue. So we go on here, we hit here, we hit Ellie, and then we go through here like this. That way you can skip an entire portion where she talks about how she found the key. So now we go through here. We go to here, go to Mondealy, and we gotta go to Derry's house. Because remember in the game, we have to go to Derry's house. Yeah, sadly, there's no way to skip this cutscene, so we kind of have to play this out. I wonder if you can. No, hopefully. Just stay here for until she's ready to come back. Spam that enter key if you want. She probably comes out in like 10 seconds. Go here, go back to Mondealy's Forest, and now we go here, insert the key, and now we are going to the curtain here. Very excited. I'm very happy that I got that trick first try. That's pretty cool. So now we gotta wait for this cutscene. Go through the door. Go through this door. Just go diagonal, and then just go quickly until you reach these 2 pillars, in which you can move now. And here we gotta outrun Haas, because if you like I said, the 2 dialogues will, because when you hit Haas, it'll be like he will talk about, you know, the castle and stuff, and at the same time you also have a you can't go here box, so you can have both of them at the same time, and it skips the dialogue entirely, as well as it helps you go faster. Obviously you want to go to places faster in speedruns. Now you go through here, you go through this place here. This is the fastest way to go through here, from here to all the way over here. It's gonna take some time to get through that, but it's not that hard. Go here, lightly tap the down key, and I'm going to save here. You don't need to save here. If I mess up this, I'm gonna have to start over, which is gonna suck for me. Then you go through the door and on to the next day. Spam the enter key to make sure that you're not missing anything. I mean, you could time it, but I mean, spamming the enter key is a way better option. Personally. Oh, I'm gonna have to actually move here for the door. Okay, now I gotta time Riley here. Okay, so this is another one of those I will not go here now sections. So we've got to collect this barrel here, this bag, and this logs here. And after that, in 1 second, Riley will commence more dialogue. And and at that same time when she starts her dialogue, we skip entirely by going through the door. So go here, like this, and then boom. And we just skipped an entire second of dialogue. Now our next task is to get that potion for Riley. That was in the dialogue that we skipped entirely. Now we go through here, and make sure to go all the way down here. And now we gotta get that Scarlet Blast over here. Over here on the left, because we have to get through that big fat cat. And then you go here and you get this. You kind of have to be facing it. It's a bit of a difficult maneuver. I suck at it currently. But you go here, and then you like that, and then you go down to Frog's house over here, in which this fat bear will just go on here and destroy the bridge. And we now have to get all the way over to the lock here. Just spam the enter key decision, and then you go to here, and then to here. Now we can get. Now the thing about Frogga, we need to get his plank as well. It's her plank. It's her plank. It's a she. You spam through here. You can just spam it. You don't actually have to move anywhere to collect the plank. And then go through here. Move on over to here. And you go straight to Rufus. Do not go anywhere else. You cannot skip him. He is inevitable. And now, there are two ways to go about this. One is to go back and forth until you reach an exit door. This is... Oh shoot, I missed the exit door. Oh, darn it. Exit door. I like this tactic because... because, like, it gives you better RNG. Because, like, we need this for, like, RNG purposes. So, like, if you can go down, you could have, like, and you go up, you can get through the exit door as easy in, like, 1 second. But there is another trick to do this. The secret code. If you want to just get a quick, like, constant time, you go here, right? Oh, shoot. You go right, right, up, up, right, 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 up. And that'll get you out of the door. But once you collect that, you get to roof. By the way, that was the only RNG section of the game. And then now we gotta get to this owl lady here. Guy, I don't know. Get the potion from them. And we have to go back to Frogga. Here. Cross through the plank that we have conveniently placed there. And now we go. And now we gotta get back to Riley's castle immediately. Because we gotta give the potion back to her. Here? Here. Down. I'll also make another video describing Rufus's chambers. I think that might be a bit more... There's a bit more depth to it than... It's mostly RNG though. Which is kind of the reason why most of us don't like it. If you follow the Discord server. You go through... Now you have to go through this room. The bathroom. And then you have to quickly go through here. You have to quickly go through here, and then boom. Make sure you do not. You go through here, and you just click, spam the enter key. You do have to go down in order to get here, but you do not want to hold the down key once you go there, because it will just be like no. You accidentally go to the second option, which is no, and you do not want to hit the no option. So now that we go through here, now she's mad at us. And we go to the final door here. And Corsic will escort us to our room. Right here. And now we're over here. And then save, boom, and time. No wait, the time is when you click on the last button, and that's it. Game finished in 12 minutes and 20 seconds. The fastest time right now is currently a 7:15. So that's actually a very fast record. Another thing about speedrun times is first of all, so the start is when, of course, you hit the new game, and the end is when you hit the yes on the save key on the bed, that on the last bed you've that basically takes you to this, to the end credits. Um, also, another thing about timing, there are two sections. There's one with loads and one without loads. When you send in your time, the actual time in which you go from one place, from the start to the end, is the time with loads. But our good friend Eddie, he will look at the times and will create a time without loads, and that time will see where you are on the leaderboard, and that'll like be the actual time in which the actual like ranking wise. But overall, this run, it's not too bad. It's only a demo version. I'm sure the actual game version, I don't know. But yeah, that'll kind of do it for this video. I hope we see some epic speedrunning out here. Hopefully some new tricks will be coming along. And I'll see you again next time. Later.